Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm so glad that you've discovered me, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the continued love and support. You already know what time it is, man. It's the time of the week where I do the weekly analysis, and today I'll be analyzing the dollar index, gold, US30 and US100, and I'll be starting with the dollar index since it's the first on the watch list. Now, you can already tell I am bullish on this particular instrument, and my reasons are this market is currently trending up. We are in a bullish trend. Now, you see this because we keep making higher lows, as you can see, and we keep making higher highs. It's very obvious, it's out there, you can notice that even with your eyes closed. Other thing is, as you know, we do have a significant zone over here where price clearly before was acting as a resistance, broken above, came back for a retest. Sorry for that, we broke above that structure, came back for a retest, and ever since we got there, we just couldn't find enough momentum to break past this zone over here. So as you can see now, price is currently bouncing back up from that zone. So these are my reasons why I am currently bullish on this particular market. Now, how can you take advantage of this move going to the upside? Then we need to go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame we look for structure areas of interest where we would like to buy and or sell depending on what our bias at the moment is. So another reason, as you can see, of course, the dollar index also created this minor resisting trend line over here. First touch, second touch, a third touch, a fourth touch, fifth touch, and then broken above, gave a retest, and at the moment it's pushing up. It makes sense for us to continue looking for buys on this particular market because everything at this point is pointing upward. So at the moment, my areas of interest in this particular instrument is this particular support over here and this resistance over here. So as you can see, last week the market ended up breaking above this high over here, which I was looking at, this high. So now that the market has broken above this high, it means now this high is no longer a resistance but now has turned into a support. So my expectation for the next week that is coming is for the market to bounce from this support and head to this particular resistance and potentially hopefully break above it, because at this point the market is clearly looking bullish. And yeah, man, that's all I'm looking for in this particular instrument. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. However, anything could happen in the market. So what if the market opens and then comes back below this trend line, this support zone over here? Then if that happens, then it means the market could potentially be coming to retest this particular support over here, and then from there we can expect those buys. That's all, man, really, that I have for the week that is coming on this particular instrument. Nothing more, there's nothing less. Moving on to gold. On gold at the moment, the market is ranging, if I should say. So now on the higher time frame, looking at it from a higher perspective, you can all clearly see that the market is bullish at the moment, right? So gold at the moment is bullish, no questions asked. You know, you can notice also these higher lows over here and these higher highs, obviously, but most importantly, you can see what the market is doing at the current moment. Ever since it broke above this particular resistance over here, the market just shot up to bullish candlestick off a monthly time frame. That is crazy, guys. I've never seen such crazy price action in a very long time. This is a monthly time frame, and we got two bullish candlesticks straight shooting upwards. So I believe this move is also affected by fundamentals. It just cannot be price action, bro, because this at the moment is not price action. So now, how you can take advantage of this move going to the upside, you need to go to a smaller time frame. And on the smaller time frame, you identify your structures, your areas of interest. So right as of here on this time frame, you cannot see everything. So I think let's go to an even smaller time frame, preferably the let's choose the 4 hour for now and see how it gave us that price action. Of course, this is beautiful. So why am I saying at the moment gold is ranging? So if you notice, we have this box over here. Price is currently trapped. So anytime it reaches the high, it rejects. Anytime it reaches the low, it supports. So now my thing is, because this market has been bullish, and then from that bullish trend, the market broke out of that trend. I was expecting that the market was going to retest the trend and continue downwards. However, the market then retested the trend, came back inside the trend, broke out the trend, and just kept on ranging. So my thing now at the moment, what I'm expecting is, I'm expecting the market to come down, and then what I'm expecting is that if the market then does respect this resistance, I will expect also for it to come and break below this particular support over here, turn it into a newly formed resistance, and continue going downwards. The reason is why I'm really looking for sells is that the market usually doesn't move in just one direction like this. So as much as we did get that impulse, we have to get that correction. Yeah, I do know that there's always going to be an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. Others will say it's a push, pullback, push, pullback, push, pullback. So now we've just got a push, a very huge push. So I do expect that pushback to come very soon. So for now, I'll be expecting the market to sell. However, you know that the market will never go as you always anticipate. So what if then the market opens and comes back above this resistance? Then it's easy. The resistance now turns into a support, and this is where we continue to buy this market. That's all I have for this particular market for the week that is coming. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. Moving on to US30. And on US30, I'm bearish. I don't need to go to, okay, let me just go to the higher time frame, because as much as I am bearish, we are very close to an area of sensitivity, so we are going to buy in no time. So as you can see, US30 had been bullish since last year November, just kept on going up. No bearish candlestick, we just kept on having bullish candlesticks. So with that bullish move, we even broke above the highest that US30 had been at that time, creating this new high over here. So now with this month, we saw that US30 retraced that move that it made for December, January, February and March in one candlestick, which then I did expect. So now I'm looking at this support as an area of interest where price could buy from again. I'm still thinking that this market overall is gonna continue going up. This was just a minor retracement, right? So how can you take advantage of this move going to the upside? Let's go to the daily time frame and we look for structure over there. Okay, on the daily time frame is not so clean. Let's rather go to the 4-hour, the one that we were at when I opened this chart. So as you can see at the moment, we have a very beautiful price action happening in this particular market over here. So as you can see, we have a trend line, rather a channel trending down. This is a channel trending down. And as you can see, the market, anytime it reaches the high of the channel, it comes back down, right? And anytime it reaches the low of the channel, it goes back up. So this is a valid channel at the moment. So now what you need to do next week is you need to wait for price action to show you where it's going. So for me to sell this market, I need to see it coming back below this support, turn it into a resistance, and then this is where I'm interested to sell this market from, because at that point it would mean the market has respected the trend line and is below the support, which is then turning into a resistance, which would make sense for me to take short positions on this market. However, what if the market opens and instead it continues to range and eventually breaks above this trend line? Then at that point it would mean the market is changing direction, potentially turning this which was a resistance into now a support, and this trend line which was a resistance into now a support. Then would make sense for us to look for buyers. So at this point you just need to, it's a waiting game really. When the market opens, just pay attention, wait and see what the market does. I think that's all I have for this particular instrument. Moving on to US100, and I'm closing with this one. So on this one I'm bullish, guys. So let's go in a higher time frame. We've gotten our full retracement on this particular instrument. So as you can see, similar to US30, also it broke out since November. We had that bullish move to the upside, and now we just received that bearish candlestick. It moves, I could say, similar to US30. This price action is the same as US30, as you can tell. So the highest that we have been, this particular market has come back to it. So if you for us to see this price action, we need to go to a smaller time frame. So overall, on the higher time frame, I am bullish on this particular instrument. So now I do see that the market, before it broke out of this resistance over here, it created this high over here, which ever since the market broke out, it just kept on going up, right? So now, as you can see, we got that retracement back into that support. So now my thing is, I'm expecting the market next week to open, maybe give us a double bottom pattern over here, and then we can see those buys. Because if this market, if this support rather was supposed to be broken, I believe it would have broke it last week. I mean, look at this candlestick, that daily candlestick on Friday. It was just crazy, guys. So the market, as much as it had that long momentum to the downside, it just couldn't break below this area over here. So it makes sense, or rather it's safe for us to anticipate that the market potentially has given us that full retracement. So now we can expect the new impulse to come in. So man, that's all I have for the week that is coming. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's chat in the comment section if there's something you didn't understand. For now, yeah, that's all I have. I love you guys. Thank you for watching up to this far, and I am out.